Vengeance. Jesús Sendero, the last name translated in English as path, uses the gloomy cover of night on the deserted street to burn down the small medical clinic where his precious wife Carmen had once dedicated her life to the health and welfare of the people of Chihuahua, a dusty, forgotten Mexican town. It was there she had contracted a disease the clinic's owners had callously failed to address, and it had cost her her life. That raging act of arson, his revenge, was only a token of his anguish and grief, his furious act of justice. And now it threatened all the rest of Jesus's miserable life. Left alone with his girls, Jesus descends into deep darkness and a bottle. Sadly, those two beautiful young women are destined to become sexual slaves to a malevolent cartel lieutenant for years. Finally, they have planned their escape. But as usual, things rarely go to plan. Stranded in a broiling desert, the two sisters find themselves in crisis. One was bitten by a large rattlesnake and both are in a deadly situation, abandoned to their fate by their fickle Mexican coyote. Their plight is unknown to even their family, none of them even know exactly where they are. Although a brilliant private investigator, the same one who previously questioned the fire Jesus had started, has zeroed in on where they have been held. A massive rescue is readied, but before it can be executed, things change. The desperate Sendero sisters escape on their own. Now, dying in the merciless desert, they pray for something they can't find on their own, a miracle. It's their only hope. A good God hears their whispered cry. Ice pilot Wyatt McGregor discovers them hiding from the blast furnace sun under the desert scrub, and conducts a risky landing to save them and fly them to a nearby hospital. Finally, after their years of captivity in the halls of hell, their family now rushes to surround their precious children with their love and warmth. Sadly, the darkness of the storm hasn't quite cleared. Their papa and all their loved ones will need patience, perseverance, and their strongest hearts of compassion. Still, over time and by tiny steps, the horrors of the past begin to fade. Life springs from the ashes of the fire, and the sisters begin to sprout in the growing warmth of the spring sun. As their hope grows, life proves to be wild, unfettered, and unlimited. It begins to spread to many others. Their papa has discovered not only a new purpose in life, but an unexpected hope for love after his great loss. As if Carmen was in heaven laughing, watching God's beautiful new celebration for her family as it rings in a new joyous season, her Jesus finds himself unwittingly falling in love again. And ironically, it's with his wife's best friend Maria, a woman he had never particularly even noticed. Other lives are similarly touched, and like the colors of a master's greatest painting, each one adds detail to the beauty of new life, new love, new prosperity, and new hope, as the rescue on the Shoshone flows from God's heart.